Greetings, everyone. My name is Rebirth, and welcome to my channel where we talk about comics, anime, movies, and other geeky topics. Alright, so the early reviews of DC's latest film, which I believe comes out next month. I'm not really sure on the day, but I do know that it's sometime next month, so yeah. But anyway, the reviews for DC's next movie, The Birds of Prey, starring Margaret Robbie as Harley Quinn, has come out. Now, the interesting thing about an early review is that, in my opinion, you can kind of guess where the movie might end up when it, finally releases to the general public. And I have to say that, quite honestly, the movie is probably going to be okay, alright? You're probably gonna have people see it just because of Harley Quinn, which, it's sort of a good thing. However, one character cannot truly carry a movie, especially if the movie is basically a group ensemble, if you will, okay? So, yeah, even though Harley Quinn is in the movie, it does not mean that the movie is going to be doing good. And quite frankly, I think that once it does hit, it's going to be average, right? It's not going to be this big box office hit, but at the same time, it will make DC a nice amount of money, like not that much, okay? Like it's not going to be making Wonder Woman type cash, but it is going to make some type of profit, right? I don't know how much, I might be wrong, but like I said, this is just my guess from where I've been reading on the early reviews. It's going to be doing okay, like a C, right? A C is still passing, but you would rather have that A or like at least a B to B plus than a C, alright? So let's get started. I'm going to be talking about this movie into four parts. I'm going to call them the plot, the male gaze, girl power, and then my conclusion based on what my overall thoughts are. Okay? So let's get started on to part one, which is the plot. Now, the average score seems to be around the 3.0 to like, let's say 4.5 range. So if we're doing this on a scale from 1 star to 5 stars, then okay, that's what, like a C or whatnot, okay? Because let's see now. A 1 star to 2 stars, I'm gonna count that like as the F or D, and 3 to 4 stars, let's say 3 to 4.5 stars is a C, and then 4.5 to 5 is like, let's say, B to A range, right? So, like I said, it's an average score of 3.3, alright? So, let me go down real quick. Hold on, laptop's kind of acting up. Let me go down. Okay, so nope, hold on. Sorry about that. My laptop is kind of acting up. Okay, so far 76 ratings have been shown. 31 people gave the film a maximum of 5 stars. That's about 41%. That's really not all that much. 41% is not half. Okay? So far it has like a score, like a percentage of 41, which is not half. Okay, let's keep going down. Slowly, slowly. I'm doing this slow because if I do it too fast, then it's going to just skip everything that I wanted. Hold on one sec. Let me get rid of that. There we go. Okay, go down a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, let's just stop seeing this ad. Because it's covering my content. That's right. Thank you. Okay, so one person gave the film 4.5. And then 6 people gave the film 4 stars. Then 7 people gave it 3.5 stars. 4 people gave the film 3 stars. Let's go down a little bit more. A little bit more. One person gave the film 2.5. 10 people gave the film 2 stars. Let's go down a little bit more. 4 people gave it 1 star. A little bit more. No, we're almost done. 6 people gave it zero point 0.5, which means that the average rating is 3.3, which is, like I said, a C rating. It is average. Okay? Average does not mean box office hit. Average means that you'll make some money. However, it's not going to be A plus material, all right? And it seems like, from what I'm reading, that the movie itself, the plot is okay, all right? It's kind of lackluster, boring, which is quite odd considering that Harley Quinn is supposed to be this psychotic, crazy, out of the box character. However, one character does not save a movie, alright? And if this movie was based off of Harley Quinn itself, then, her quirkiness might work, but this is not a solo star film. This is a group ensemble. All right. Whenever you have a team up movie, it's not just about one particular character, no matter how popular they are. It is a group ensemble. Okay. So that means that every person in this team, every person in this group needs to bring their A game. If not, then the movie is not going to be box office top notch A plus material, right? Also, if your storyline or plot line is not good, or if it's average, then once again, your movie is not going to be doing that well. Alright? Okay, let me go down a little bit more. Okay, come on. A little bit more. Okay, so I have a question to ask. When a movie like The Birds of Prey does badly or average, who is to blame? Okay? Is it the direction of the director? Is it the actors or actresses? Is it the crew? Or is it the fans? We don't know. Okay? Quite frankly, we do not know who is to blame, right? But I can say that the so-called male gaze is not the one to blame because, quite frankly, the movie is not out yet. All right, the movie does not come out into next month, so therefore, the general public, aka the male gaze, has not been able to see this movie. Now, they can take a few guesses. All right, but the male gaze is not the main problem when a movie does badly. Does the lack of sex appeal matter? Well, kind of, but to me, not really. I mean, the costumes could be a bit better, But that's just based on personal opinion. All right. Also, why blame the fans when some elements of the movie could have been made better? All right. So, like I said, who is to blame? It's You can't really blame the fans. You can't really blame the so-called male gaze because the movie is not out yet. All right. And if the plot itself is getting at least 3.3, which is an average rating, which is about a C rating, how is that the male gaze's fault? We don't know, okay? Because quite frankly, the same people who you keep blaming on the male gaze, saying that they don't like this movie because there is no quote unquote sex appeal, have not seen the movie yet. So that's kind of unfair to say that. But I want to read like this little thing right here. Okay, this is from a reviewer who gave the film 3.5. Okay, The Power. The film doesn't make any sense. You see that? The movie, the film, does not make any sense. Okay? But all my life, I have seen films about guys fighting without any reason. And now I'm watching girls kicking some asses for any reason. Fills you with power. Does this is what empowerment feels like? Is this what boys feel when they are watching those nonsense films? Give me more. Okay? Now, notice how she says that the film doesn't make any sense. Alright? But because it is a movie about females kicking ass, then it seems like it gets a pass. No, okay? No, alright? The main focus of the movie, which is also part 3, and this little video I'm doing, girl power, does not exist, alright? This has mean that the message of empowering women or girl power has become more important than the movie, okay? Which, okay, like, let's take the Terminator for example, right? And I'm talking about the old school Terminator, right? You know what that movie had? It had a good storyline, all right? And it had a badass woman, aka Sarah Connor, kicking ass, okay? Girls kicking ass is not a good movie, all right? This like males kicking ass is not a good movie. It has to be the storyline, the direction of the film has to be good, okay? And it seems like at least this person, this reviewer, is focusing on the message or trying to basically convey a message that strong women exist. We already know that strong women exist, okay? However, the only thing that this is doing is that is basically downplaying the movie, okay? Like I said, we know that strong women exist, okay? We had Sarah Connor. We had Wonder Woman, okay? We had Princess Leia, alright? It's so many examples out there of strong women existing. However, because the plot, because the storyline and those movies are good, no one needs to announce strong women existing, especially if your movie is good. But this movie doesn't make any sense though. And it has a rating of 3.5 stars. So therefore, which is more important? Okay? Making sure that your movie is doing good, making sure that it tells a story. Hold on, I'm just gonna get rid of that real quick. There we go. Okay. But anyway, which is more important? Making sure that your message is being forced out there, or making sure that your film will be doing good, that your film is at least going to get a B to an A rating. And I'm basically saying grades because that is how I basically grade stuff, right? So let's keep going. See, however, that's what's interesting is that C does not show up on the actual rating page for Birds of Prey. It's unclear why. Because C, the reviewer who doesn't understand the movie, but yet will still give the movie a pass, I'm sorry, it's not a good critic. They're not a good reviewer because they have a bias on the whole girl power thing. Like I said, girl power is good, alright? If it's done correctly. And so far, if your film doesn't make any sense, if your film is boring, if your film is lackluster, you should be focusing on that than basically trying to say, hey, come see our movie because we have women who, kick ass and stuff. That's not a good movie, alright? At least to me, it's not. Okay? Like, hey, I like people kicking ass too, alright? I love those type of films. But if the plot, if the storyline does not interest me, then guess what? I'm not going to be a fan of your said film, okay? Because the main focus of a film is to basically present a story, alright? A story that the audience can enjoy or think about or be entertained by. Alright? Okay, so hold on. Alright, I already read that. I'm about to go down a little bit more. Okay, a little bit more. Another reviewer also gave the film 3.5 stars as well, which is another average rating, alright? It's average, right? Okay, let's go now. So, basically, this person is saying that this film is okay, they was expecting more. The person who plays Holly, aka Margaret, is perfect, and it seems like she had fun, but the rest of the cast just seems like a race. Okay? The climax doesn't feel like a climax, and there's not a lot of development to get there. This feels like a missed opportunity. That's what I'm saying. Alright? The plot, the story, what happened to the direction of this film? Because, like I said, early reviews, you don't know what the final product is going to be like until you actually see the movie for yourself. However, the so-called early reviews with the ratings of 3.3 to 3.5, it does mean, okay, anyone can guess that this movie is going to have a C rating. Alright, and I'm only saying a C rating because the only reason why this movie is probably going to be getting people to go see it is because of Harley Quinn. Alright. If it was no Harley Quinn, no one will no one would go out and see this movie. Okay? Which is quite sad because I for one am a fan of the Huntress. I have been since the Justice League animated series. That is when I first saw this character. I'm a fan of her. I like her, okay? But at the same time, Huntress and Black Canary, alright, they're not DC leading film material this year, okay? They could be one day, okay? If the characters had like the right team behind them, they could have their own movie one day. However, this is not going to help them out. Okay? So, Alright, so the movie is R rated, okay? But I can kind of see why. So it has like some gory mainstream comic stuff, alright? Lots of cursing. Doesn't really surprise me because Harley seems like the type of character who will curse a lot, which I'm okay with. I am like the exact same way. I only try to keep it PG-13, or at least try to, just for YouTube. Okay, so let's see now. Black Mass is gay. Okay, like as long as they do it correctly, then I don't really care. It depends on basically how his character is. Like, is Black Mass sole purpose this to be the gay character, or is there more to them? And of course, Harley gets like the most screen time. That's kind of, that should be known because she is the main face of the movie. She is the reason why people are going to be seeing this. But it also does seem like the characters gets their fair share. Except for it seems like the Huntress, which, like I said, is one of my favorite characters thanks to the Justice League animated cartoon. Alright, box office potential. I mean, I don't really think that kids not being able to see it is going to hurt this movie, but it's also not going to help it. Alright, like I said, it's going to be doing like average, and average is alright, but I'm pretty sure that, the whole DC film universe does not want to be doing average. They want to be doing at least to like that 4.5 to 5 B plus to a box office hit. But like I said, it's not going to be a box office hit. It's not going to be like Wonder Woman, okay? Wonder Woman to me was like probably like one of their top movies. This is going to be an average movie. Like I said, it's still going to be making them money, but it's not going to be making them Wonder Woman type money, alright? And the only reason why I keep bringing up Wonder Woman is because that is like DC's other female lead film that I personally know of, okay? Okay, so we have like some more of like the reviews. Alright, it's better than Suicide Squad, which it's not really saying much. I mean, it's not. Yeah, that's not really saying much. Okay, if it's better than Suicide Squad, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ewan McGregor stole the show. Now, I do like this actor. Okay, Ewan McGregor is like probably one of my favorite Star Wars actors because I love him as Obi-Wan. Okay, no one else can play Obi except for him to me. But that's not the point. Okay, and I think I'm almost done with this article. So it's expected to have a box office take of 49 million, predicting that it could be between 40 and 60 million. And the film will have a final domestic haul of 125 million with a range of 100 to 150 million. Average. Okay, so there we go. The movie hits February 7th of next month, which is not that far away. I mean, it's the 29th right now, so technically in a couple of days. Alright, but yeah. Let me go back up to the top real quick. There we go. See, we have like, I guess like the main ensemble right there. Alright. We know, like, right here, that's Harley, Huntress, one of my favorite characters. and I believe, mm, okay, I'm not too sure on this person. I want to say they might be Black Canary. I'm not for sure, right? But yeah, so that's the early reviews of the Birds of Prey. It seems to be a very confusing, average movie, alright, with the main focus that people are going to be seeing this movie is because of Harley Quinn, right? It seems like it focuses too much on the fact that it's supposed to be like this girl power thing, which in all reality, that should not be the main focus. The main focus of this movie should be, is the plot good? Okay, was the direction of the film good? And quite frankly, it doesn't seem like that, right? So, in conclusion, I can't really give this movie a fair review because I have not seen it yet. I plan on seeing it, and if you guys want me to do a review on the movie based on what I thought about it, then you know what? Let me know in the comments, and I will be happy. And I will be happy to do that. Okay. Also, you cannot judge a movie unless you see it. All right. So you can't just go on the whole early reviews. You have to go and see it. All right. Also, you cannot blame the male gaze if the movie does not do good. And what I mean by male gaze is that I mean by basically the people behind the film or the people in the film basically blaming the fans when the fans have not seen the movie yet. Okay, like I said, male gaze is no. The whole lack of sex appeal. I personally don't really care about that. Okay, it's like, to me, the plot, the direction of the film, how the film works as a storytelling element. That to me, that to me is the main focus. But you know what? Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like I said, this is Rebirth Mortal Comics, your geeky topic X story, your geeky topic X extraordinaire. And I hope you guys have a nice day. And I can't wait to talk to you guys again soon.